Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for you guys. I got some good feedback on my other one brand tutorial, so I figured let's do another all one brand tutorial for you guys. I'm going to be doing a first impressions slash one brand makeup tutorial using Gorgeous Cosmetics. So they were kind enough to send me a whole bunch of free products. They sent me enough stuff to do an entire face, like I'm talking all the way from the eyeshadows to the foundations, the primers, the mascaras, the lip, which I'm not wearing here but you'll see it in the video, the eyelashes, literally almost everything on my face is from Gorgeous Cosmetics, and I'm just super excited. Thank you guys so much, Gorgeous Cosmetics, for thinking of me to try out your guys' makeup because it's amazing. And what I also want to rave about just really quick before we get into the tutorial is this amazing palette, you guys. So on their website they give you the option to buy empty palettes, and then you can just buy all of the eyeshadows, single eyeshadows. This is actually a palette that I created, okay? I picked out all of these colors. These are the colors I was like, okay, I'm super in love with these colors. These can be perfect for everyday wear. They can be perfect for something like this, which is a little bit more smoky, maybe more nighttime. They're just really gorgeous colors, and they have so many to choose from. These were just my 8 favorites that I chose, so I'm really excited to tell you guys about those colors because I chose them. It's almost like I got my own palette, right? I may not be fancy enough to have like a Heather 123 palette, but at least Gorgeous Cosmetics let me pick out colors to make my own little palette of colors. So if you guys want to see this one brand tutorial and hear all of my thoughts on this, then go ahead and just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the primer. It's called First Base Foundation Primer. Ooh, I like the packaging. It's nice and sleek. So it's just the First Base Foundation Primer. We're gonna go ahead and put this on the face. It reminds me of a lotion. Not too bad. So we're gonna go ahead and just let that sit in our face, and then because I don't have an eye primer from them, I actually do have this little concealer. It's called the Conceal It Concealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try this bad boy out. I got medium neutral, so it looks like this. Just says gorgeous. I'm gonna go ahead and use this for our primer, and we'll just blend this in. Okay, so this one's really thick, but I actually kind of like it, to be honest. Okay, you guys, I'm super excited about the palette. Like I was telling you guys, these are all colors that I actually picked out. So all of these were ones that I was like, no, these are perfect. I need these colors in my life, and I picked these out. So today I wanted to do something a little bit different for you guys. I'm always doing neutrals. I'm always doing very like almost natural looks, so I'm gonna kind of play it up a little bit and do a smoky eye look for you guys using this palette. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm gonna go into that nice orange color there. It's just a really pretty dark orange, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to put that into my crease. And then I'm gonna go into this nice brown color here. It's just like a, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a very muted, darkish kind of brown, but it's not like dark brown. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a smaller, more like a pencil brush, and put that into our crease closest to where your brow, or where your bone is, like your eye socket bone. I'm just gonna put that brown in there. What I really like about these eyeshadows is they're just so buttery and like, you guys, they're so soft and they blend out so nicely. So obviously, like I said, this is all first impressions, but this eyeshadow palette, like I had to use it the second I got it. Like I got it in the mail and then I used it the next day when I was getting ready, because I was like, I need to try this out because it's just so beautiful. And the colors are just insanely pigmented and just super buttery. Like that's my favorite thing about it, is that it's so buttery. Okay, now I'm gonna go into that lighter orange color that I have there, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and we're just gonna put that above the dark orange that we had. Just really help to blend this all out. Alrighty, and we're gonna go into these 2 colors here. This is like a shimmery white, and this is like a kind of very light yellow. Like I would want to call this honestly like a light banana. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take those colors and we're going to apply them to our highlight. So right now I'm just using the very light pale yellow color. And then over that, I'm gonna use the white color, which just has a little bit of shimmer to it. With your brush, no extra color on it, and just blend the orange into that. For the lid, I'm going to go ahead and just take my finger and I'm gonna go into this nice dark green color here. Such a pretty color. It's like a very pretty shimmery dark green. And I'm just going to apply this to my lid. So I'm actually gonna go in with this nice shimmery maroon kind of color. And I'm gonna take that small eyeshadow brush or small blending brush, and I'm just gonna focus this kind of on the outer corner. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and do our liner, and then I wanna do the face and then finish up the eyes. Let's go ahead and just get into our eyeliner. So they have the Eyeline liquid eyeliner pen. I always wanna say it like gorgeous. Yeah, gorgeous, darling. So I really liked this one because it was just like the marker kind, which I feel like is a lot easier, especially if like you're not really used to doing eyeliner, you're not good at eyeliner. I think this is awesome because you can just draw it on like a marker. So I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm just doing a very soft line across my eyes, and then I'm going to just keep it as close to the lash line as possible. So I went ahead and I just did a little wing liner because I didn't want to do it on camera. I figured it was going to take too long, but we're going to do the face and then we'll finish up the eyes. So I'm going to be using the Base Perfect foundation from Gorgeous Cosmetics, and this is in the color 7W. I hope that it matches my skin. I don't know, I've never tried it, but we're going to go ahead and just give it a go. It's actually a nice kind of like thicker foundation, so this one's going to be a little bit dark, but that's all right. We'll make it work. So let's just go ahead and blend this in. It smells like fresh lemons. Oh, that's actually pretty nice coverage, you guys. Do you guys see that? Okay, okay. We'll just do a nice one squirt layer, and then if we need to add a little bit more, we will. Oh, you guys, I actually really like the way this foundation looks. If it was just a little bit lighter, I feel like it would look a little bit better on my skin, but it's not a bad formula at all. It looks very natural on the skin, which is super nice for a foundation. I hate when foundations make you look super cakey. So over here is where I have some breakouts. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit more where those breakouts are, to see what the coverage is like. Yeah, this is not bad at all. I'll show you guys what it looks like up close, but this is like super pretty. It looks really natural on the skin, which is like my favorite part about it. Ooh la la. Let's go back to that concealer now, which I said was medium natural. We're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna conceal underneath our eyes. The concealer, you guys, is really thick, so if you're not into thick concealer, I don't know if this will be the best concealer for you, but I mean, just from what it did when it covered up my eyes, it gave us some really nice coverage for under the eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pop this on and see what it looks like everywhere else. Oh, it blends so pretty, you guys. I really love the way it blends with the sponge. And my sponge is damp, so it's just a nice damp sponge. I'm using the Real Technique sponge. But oh my goodness, you guys. It really blends out super pretty. Okay, so this is what it looks like once it's just on the skin. It's super pretty, you guys. Just in person, it's gorgeous. Like, Gorgeous Cosmetics. No, it's actually very, very pretty. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just powder under my eyes here. Well, that's baking. Let's go ahead and do the rest of our face. So I'm going to be taking this Endless Summer bronzer that they have, which is actually a pretty nice size. Look at this packaging, you guys. I love how sleek the packaging is. This matte black just makes it look so nice. and it just looks like that. And it actually says gorgeous on it. Let's see what it does. That is a nice color. It's a little bit too warm for my skin tone, but it's a really pretty color. I think if I was just a little bit darker, it would be like the perfect kind of color, but you know, it's all good. This is actually good for the summer because I get a little bit darker when I'm actually out. I haven't really been out this summer because I've been trying to like stay indoors and not burn up. If you guys lived in Arizona, you guys would understand why. It is just way too hot to be going out and doing anything at all, like at all. We've got that all nice and bronzed up. I'm gonna just take a little bit of this and go down my nose. I always just take a little bit of my bronzing powder and I just go down my nose just to make it all kind of blend, because you know, having too much dark and then just really bright here looks a little funky. I'm gonna go do my brows off camera just because I don't have any brow products from Gorgeous Cosmetics, but I'm gonna do those off camera and I will come right back to show you guys how we're gonna finish up the eyes. So I'm just gonna take a nice fluffy brush and brush away our powder under our eyes. You guys, I really can't get over how beautiful this really looks in person though. It's just so, like, almost like a very flawless finish on the skin. And I don't know if it's doing any justice here because I have my big bright lights, but maybe if I back away a little bit, it's just so pretty. I'm really, really digging it. For blush, I'm gonna be using their Color Pro blush. And this is in the color Rhubarb. I just thought this was such a pretty color when I saw it on the website. I was like, no, I need to try it out. Look at that color. So pretty. I have already used this one as well, so a little does go a long way. So try to use very little. What I like to do is just kind of put it on the back of my hand first and then brush it very lightly on our cheeks. And then I blend it out a little bit with my brush. I don't put any product on the brush, but I just like to kind of blend everything so that it looks more seamless. We're going back into the palette now, and I'm going to be taking that small brush again and just going into the orange, and we're just gonna put this underneath our eyes as well. Let me try to go like this. So this is what it's going to look like. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to curl my eyelashes and put on a little bit of mascara. I'm going to be using the Glam Lash volumizing mascara. Okay, so this is basically what it looks like with just the mascara. Let's see if I can get you guys a couple of different views here. I'm gonna actually be wearing some lashes that I picked out from Gorgeous Cosmetics, and these are the Madam Lash eyelashes in Maxi. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these on. I don't want to put these on the video because I just feel like that's gonna be a mess. If you guys have ever seen me on Instagram Live, you know I always got a problem when it comes to putting on the eyelashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on off camera, and then we will finish it off with the lippy that they gave me. They gave me a lipstick. It is called Muse, which I'll show you guys that color really quick, because I'll probably put the lip on off camera too. Look at how gorgeous that color is. I don't know how well it's gonna go with this orange and green look. I didn't think about that before doing like the smoky look, but I do want to try this out and just see what it looks like. So I did want to show you what it looks like with the Rhubarb lipstick. It's definitely not the color that I would want to do for this eye look, especially like now that the lashes are on, it looks even more dramatic. I kind of want to do something a little bit more neutral or nude on the lips. But this is the Rhubarb lipstick. I'll at least show you guys what it looks like. But to finish off the look, I'm definitely gonna change it just because I don't like the color. But the formula itself, it's really nice. It's almost like a semi-matte. It's not 100% matte, but it's like a semi-matte. It's really pretty. It's easy to apply. It's easy to use. Like I use like the tip of this to do kind of like the lip liner. So it's nice to apply. And then these are the lashes. They're super dramatic. Not anything that I would normally wear, but I picked them out, so I mean, come on, I must have liked them. They're really pretty. They're just like a really pretty dramatic lash. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch my lip to something else, and then I will come back to you guys. That I feel looks a lot better. I just used a nude lipstick that I have, but this is the entire look, you guys. I did kind of like a smoky green with some orange, and you can kind of see what everything looks when it's all just pulled together. Oh, that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up if you guys like seeing these one brand tutorials. I thought it was a lot of fun. It's always awesome to try out a whole bunch of different products and stuff that I never thought that I'd actually try until I was like, okay, let me try to get everything I can to make a full face tutorial out of this. I definitely am super impressed with the products and the quality. It's just gorgeous. I really want to be able to try to wear the foundation like all day long just to see what it looks like. I did wear, like I said, the eyeshadows, and they were beautiful. They were creamy. They were perfect for like blending out. They were so nice. But I definitely want to give the rest of the face stuff a try and just see how it goes throughout like a full day's wear. But again, like I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. It really does help me out a lot when I get some thumbs up. Let's try to get this video to 200 likes because I'm always staggering in like that 100 something range when I actually get likes. So if we can get this video to 200 likes, maybe something awesome will come from it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video.